What's going on, boys? We're going to go over meta gems that you haven't seen before. I know everyone's talking about these meta cards like Ibanez. Everyone knows those cards, but what about cards like this? Cards you haven't seen before, and this is one of my favorite. She's got 89 sprint speed, 88 finishing, and 82 agility and balance, and she's got the quick step, finesse shot, and the technical playstyle. One of the best strikers inside the game, you can even argue, but hidden behind lines. You don't see that much. I saw a card. She also has 80 short passing and 85 jumping. This is a fantastic starter card to use. You could probably dump a finisher on her, or probably even a hunter. I think I probably would go with a finisher just to get that finishing up, but you could arguably go with a hunter, even a hawk. Either one of those makes it very, very OP, especially with a hunter. She ends up getting 96 finishing, but I probably will suggest a hawk just to get that shot power up. Now you might say to me, oh, but Neil, she's from the off league, but it doesn't matter because Netherlands got so many good links. You know, you could have players like Van der Ven. You have so many of these players that link, and to be honest, worst case scenario, you can use a player like this as a substitute. This is a very, very good card, very much underlooked. The only negative is a 2-star weak foot, but because she's 5'4", she's going to be very agile on the ball, control explosive. Just don't shoot on a weak foot, and there you have one of the best cards that everyone has overlooked inside the game. What about another gem that we found? Another strike is Tell. Now, everyone talks about this card, but there's a few hidden stats that people don't really talk about. Number one, he's got the finesse shot, right? Number two, what I do like about him is that he's got the jumping. So he's 6 foot, decent agility and balance, and he's got the ability to jump. He's French as well. So if you want him in a French team, you want that starter player, he's definitely a card to go for. Now, you can put a hunter on him and you get his finishing to 88, his shot power to 92. And you'll get his sprint speed to 95 and his acceleration to 93. He can play both as a left mid, right mid as well, and a striker. Don't forget, in this year, left wing and right wings and left mids and right mids, they don't share the same positions. So if anything, left mid and right mids, you can argue, are kind of an important position. And he's 4-star, so he has those links, has the height, and has the ability to finish. Now, let's move on to Vivian. Another centre back that I didn't even know that existed until I was looking at this card and I was thinking, what? Surely this can't be the case. He's 81 rated only. He's got 82 sprint speed, 81 defending, defense awareness, should I say, 85 stand tackling, and 85 interceptions. Now, this card would be perfect as a CDM. I wish you could move those cards going forward, but a very good card. Then look at his physicality. 86 jumping, 81 strength, and 87 aggression. And I was thinking, surely he must be like 5'8" or something, but he's 6 foot. Another top tier card, and he has the intercept playstyle just to add it on top, and he's got the role plus with the ball playing centre back, stopper, and defender. I think, in my opinion, this might be one of the most underrated centre backs in La Liga. You know, you're going to have the Eder Militaos and the Kundes are going to be, and Araujo's going to be very, very expensive, but this is a very affordable option of a card, 81 rated, and he's got some decent short passing as well. Another gem that completely went under the radar. Then we have Marmouche. Now, Marmouche is a very interesting card. He hasn't got the links, but he's got 80 finishing, 79 shot power, 90 agility, and 82 balance. A very good, decent card. He's 6 foot. It's very rare that you see a player that's 6 foot with 90 agility. It's going to be interesting this year. Agility and balance affect the players as they normally would, but he has the inside forward and the advanced forward and the technical playstyle. The only downside is that 3-star weak foot, but if you're looking for that winger or that striker to bring on as a substitute just for pace down the wing, or if you can somehow fit him in, he has the Bundesliga link. So if you're looking for that cheap Bundesliga team, you know, you got Lehmer, you got Schlotterbeck, you got Tapsoba, you got loads of players in Bundesliga that you can actually link like Sabitzer. You got so many of these good players that you can link together to get him on chemistry. But another card that goes under the radar. Then we have Salma. Now, she actually has some very good stats. I was actually shocked because, you know, we looked at her stats. I saw the pace. I was like, okay, she must be good. But then you look at the inside stats, it gets better. She's got 89 agility, which in my opinion trumps balance, okay? And the benefit is that she's 5'9". So she doesn't really need the balance per se because she'll be naturally more agile. She's 4-star, Spanish links, Barcelona and Liga F. Think about Kudananji, Ajabade, all those links, Rolfo. And she's got technical, finesse, and quick step. Very, very important for being a winger, especially in inside forwards. You can play left wing, left mid, and striker. What a card.
honestly. She's also got 84 strength and 93 jumping. Now she's 5'9", so she probably can jump in some regions for those back post crosses. And you put a hunter on her, she ends up getting 90 finishing, 85 shot power. I'd probably lean towards more of a finisher or maybe even an engine, because then she gets 97 agility and 92 dribbling. A fantastic card, 94 finishing, a very underrated card, especially inside the box. Should be very, very clinical. Maybe our long shots let her down, but to be honest, for 79 unrated, you can't really complain. We've got just a few more now left. Gabby Nunez, another very, very good colour. This one, look how many playstyles. The finesse shot, the rapid and quick step. The rapid and quick step are my two favourite playstyles for wingers. You can get those. Always filter by rapid and quick step. But then she has acrobatic, flair, and one of my favourite first touches. If you wanted to spam that driven pass from a centre mid all the way to your striker. And again, she's Liga F. Liga F have so many good players this year. Brazilian links as well. 85 sprint speed, 82 finishing, and decent agility and balance. But look at this. Look at her passing. She's got 80 short pass as well, 90 strength, and 92 jumping. And she's 5'7". The only downside here is the lack of the skill moves. But if you're looking for someone that can shoot the ball, who has the pace, has everything apart from doing a skill move. So if you're not really a skill move type of player, this could be the one to go for. Now, I'd probably still go towards a hunter here just to get that sprint speed up as close to 99 as possible. But you get that finishing. I would say a card like this, low drivens, and she's got 80 composure. So she's actually a very good, versatile card that people just overlook. I think when people see these cards, they think, oh, she's OP in some ways. But you need to look at the inside stats. It's all fine and dandy to look at a player, for example, on the outside. But you will always miss, for example, even if I go to some of these cheap cards, I click on, for example, someone like this. You can see that she's actually got some decent stats here. Or even if I go a bit further, like you wouldn't think, like let's say we go on this page over here. And let's say, for example, at Madueke, right? Quick step, flair. You think about this. If you have someone who's got high pace naturally, instead of a hunter, you can go with a finisher and you can get their finishing boost up in other areas. Something just a key tip to note. We've got just a two more now. We've got O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan is such a good card because, look, she has 83 sprint speed, 78 defensive awareness, 81 stand tackling, and 81 interceptions. For just a centre mid CDM, she's very, very good. But then it gets better. She's got 83 vision. She's got 81 short passing, and she's got 83 jumping, 81 strength. Now, for a starting player, now why I like this card is, number one, she has a centre half role. So if you're looking for someone to help reinforce the line and play in a back five when you're winning, she could drop into that role. She can also play that CDM as a holding role. She's got the box-to-box role. So as a substitute, she could be a player. Now, the only downside is she is short. That's the only downside about her. But if you want the extra play in midfield, the block and some anticipate play styles, this is definitely a card to use. If you put a shadow on it, it's actually kind of insane what kind of stats some of these players have. 80 rated. I think it's like the first year I've seen so many good cards that are very much usable on the meta end. Normally in the meta cards, you only have literally 10 players. I'm talking about meta players here, not like players with like 75 pace. I'm not going to consider that meta, you know me. But there's so many more viable cards that we thought. I want to go with Di Gregorio. Now, this card is a very nice card, okay? Because this card is 6'2", not the tallest of players, but 80 rated goalkeeper. A lot of people are making a Serie A squads because you got the Loftus-Cheek, you got all those players, the Varellas, so many players. The Tomoris, even in the back line, so many, right? But he also has the footwork and the rush out traits. Now, footwork is kind of like saves with feet, okay? So it performs foot saves faster with extended reach, and he has also the rush in speed and improved reactions to speeds and shots in rush situation. Now, the thing with this one is, imagine if a goalkeeper comes out, that goalkeeper can rush out and that goalkeeper can save it with their feet. It's a good combination. So it's a very much a card that goes under the radar. 56 speed could be better, to be honest, but definitely a card that goes completely under the radar for a cheap goalkeeper if you're looking for in a Serie A. Not that many players have those combination of those playstyles as well. It's very, very hard to find that. And then lastly, we're going to go finish off with her. Now, this card, I'll be honest, right? I saw the defending and I was thinking, okay, the card was good. I was looking at the pace and I was thinking, not really. But when I saw the in-games, I was thinking, what? Slide tackle, technical, could be a bit better on the playstyles, right? 3-star, 3-star, not ideal. But this is where the card shines because you can play it as a centre-back, a CDM, or a centre-mid. So if you are going to use, for example, a CDM that kind of goes back, or you're going to play with some of those cards, a shadow on her looks very, very good because she could bring the ball going forward with that good agility and balance. given a height. Don't forget, the lower height you have, the less of agility balance. Like if someone is 5'6", 5'7", and they have 60 agility and balance, they're still going to feel smooth on the ball. But she's got a good composure, should be good on the ball, 90 stand tackling, 88 defense awareness, and 92 slide tackling interceptions. Then she's got 83 sprint speed, and then she's got good shooting. So you could ask her to be a box-to-box player, and she can shoot at a decent level as well. You could even arguably put a hunter on her to actually improve her shooting, but to be honest, it's probably not worth it because you don't really improve the long shots too much. But then she's got amazing passing. Look at this. Natively, she's got 88 short passing. What? I couldn't believe that. 88 short passing, 80 long pass, and 82 vision. So it's almost like a secret gem in disguise. Because I looked at her passing and I saw 79 passing. And I was thinking, she might not be that good. But then I looked inside. I was like, okay, that evens it out. At 88 short passing. Decent jumping. Look, you're not going to be expecting a card like this to jump. This is the kind of person that receives the ball on the half turn or get the ball going forward and transition to attack. And with that very good short passing, those driven passes to the strikers would be very, very good. But that is just some meta gems that I found that people haven't really talked about. If you want to see more videos like these meta gems, let me know as well down below, comment section down below. And don't forget, I'll be uploading more of these, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for more notifications, and we'll start doing squads very, very soon. As soon as the web app comes out, we'll start doing squads. Maybe I'll do like 1 or 2 a bit early, but also send me your squad. Join my Discord, neil.to/discord. My link's down below, and you can send me your squad there. And I'll also put your squad on YouTube, give you feedback, tell you what to improve, not just rate it, but how you can make that squad better. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.